welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for August 31st, 2023. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 6:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time, followed by sunset at 7:26 p.m. The five-planet morning parade continues with Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn easily visible. Uranus is easy to locate through a binocular between Jupiter and the Pleiades star cluster. The challenging view, even through a binocular, is locating Neptune in a dim Pisces starfield, over 20 degrees to the upper left of Saturn. For sky watchers interested in seeing the two more distant planets, see the charts and directions in the August 27th article at whenthecurveslineup.com. During the month, daylight has shed 71 minutes from the season's changes and the southern movement of the sun on the horizon at sunrise and sunset, and lower noontime places. Today, daylight is 13 hours, 11 minutes long. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky. As the new calendar day begins, the bright blue supermoon is over 30 degrees up in the south-southeast, with Saturn 6.6 degrees to the lunar orb's upper right. Moonlight washes across the sky, dimming the stars and lighting the terrestrial landscape. During the night, the wheel of the sky seems to spin westward, and by an hour before daybreak, the moon is nearly 15 degrees up in the west-southwest and 8.8 degrees to the upper left of Saturn. The gap from the moon opened during the night from the moon's eastward motion. It is the fastest moving of all the bright celestial bodies. It moves eastward nearly 13 degrees each night from its eastward orbital motion. While the background stars are challenging to see in this bright moonlight, Saturn and the moon are in front of Aquarius dim stars. Farther eastward, Jupiter is high in the south in front of Aries, 13.6 degrees to the lower left of Hamal, the constellation's brightest star, and nearly 16 degrees to the lower right of the Pleiades star cluster, muted by the bright moonlight. Use a binocular to locate the stellar bundle. At this hour, Venus is low in the eastern sky, less than 10 degrees up. The morning star rises 6 to 7 minutes earlier each morning compared to sunrise. Since its inferior conjunction on the 13th, it has gained nearly 110 minutes of rising time compared to daybreak. Sirius, night's brightest star, is low in the southeast, likely twinkling wildly. It is about 40 degrees to the upper right of Venus. As Venus moves eastward, it does not pass closely to the dog star because Sirius is nearly 40 degrees south of the ecliptic, the plane of the solar system. Beginning about September 10th and running to about October 1st, Venus and Sirius are about the same altitude, height above the horizon, during morning twilight. In the evening sky, Mercury and Mars are hiding in bright evening twilight. Mercury is heading for inferior conjunction, between Earth and Sun, on September 6th. It races into the morning sky for its best appearance of the year. Mars is much dimmer than expected. While it sets about an hour after sundown, it is washed out by evening twilight. One evening after the blue supermoon, the lunar orb is farther eastward. At 2 hours after sundown, the moon is above the eastern horizon, nearly 20 degrees to the lower left of Saturn, that is over 10 degrees above the east-southeast horizon. It should be noted that the moon appears near Neptune this evening as the night progresses and the moon is higher in the sky. The moonlight easily overwhelms the light from this distant world. Early in the evening, the planet is 4.2 degrees to the upper left of the bright moon, but looking for it is likely a lost cause. A bright moon is not good for seeing dimmer celestial wonders. Jupiter rises nearly 3 hours after sundown and about 2 hours after the moon. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.